Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Owen is herring after that one. Pedri proves too strong. And here's Oyarzabal. And they're back on the ball again. Wilshere. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Scholes. He's had it taken off him. Pedri. Gavi. It has been a rather gentle affair so far, and that is a little undercooked. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Here's Rodri. Now it's Gavi, and he welcomes it. There's the shot! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Stood up well to him there. First quarter of an hour gone, and he's been shifted off it. Scholes. England still without a single shot on target. It's Guardiola. It's a pretty loose pass. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Nicely weighted ball. Now he's off and running. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee's given a throw. And it's Stones. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's good vision. Ramsdale can clear it away. And that's another throw. Scholes. Wilshere. Beckham. Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Spain have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lenormand pokes it out wide. Rodri. Half an hour played now. And it's Gavi. That's Guardiola. Played into space. Oh, well played. Lenormand. Rodri. Kubasi. Here's Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Looking for the run. Howson gets across to intercept that. And here's Gavi. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That ball looks a good one. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And here's Gavi. And here's Gavi. Space for him to turn and look. Scholes. Gavi. Guardiola. And here's Dani Olmo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Rooney. He might be in. He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Simplicity itself.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And here's Oyarzabal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Oyarzabal! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
England are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for.
A continuación, disfrutaremos de la actuación de nuestro grupo oficial de animación.
So, into the second half. England currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Oh, terrible pass. Tries to pass it through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Dani Olmo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking to play him in. Wilshere spots it and intercepts. Now it's Owen. Now it's Beckham. Aims beyond the defence. They're urging him to shoot. And Beckham! Oh, he's hit the bar! And it's Stones. And this is Scholes. Delivered in.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Adams is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He's found a way, and he shoots! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Scholes. Rooney! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. England find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
England have scored 2 quick goals here. Oyarthabal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Danny Olmo. Wilshere. Scholes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Olmo. Wilshere played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's good running with the ball. Now it's Beckham, looking for a runner. It's a threat. Decent chance! And a neat finish. And that was his 20th goal for this team. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
England are at the peak of their powers. As for their impressive job, it's hit the upright. Wilshere into the last quarter of an hour. Beckham, Owen, and Owen! And he's stuck it away. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I've always rated Jamie Vardy, especially the way he has been constantly redesigning his game. One that's all about simplicity and efficiency. Take the fewest possible touches and bang, one quality ball. That's all he needs, and I'm sure we're going to see more of it here.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And this is Owen. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Stones looking to hit the byline here. Owen! It's a goal kick. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's a searching pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Palmer. White. For Rice. Oh, that's well spotted. Out for a throw.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Beckham. Palmer carries the ball down the right. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. England
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Foden. And he's in on Grealish! It's a loose ball. Can he get it through? Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Goal! England! England take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
He's got away. Rooney picks it up out wide. And it's Stones. Now it's Greenwood. And he's managed to get free. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Rice. And he's been shifted off it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Passes short and sharp. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Turns back here, probably the best option. Palmer. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. White is on. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Greenwood. Picked out, tries a shot! Goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
England with the lead. It's a pretty loose pass. Dunk. And it's Palmer. And it's Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rice.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vardy. Dunk gets it clear. And that is out of play. White. Palmer gets into a good position. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of... And that is all they have time for. England are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Substitution for England, number 20, Mason Greenwood.
So we're into the second 45.
Number 22, Brian Robson.
And it's Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. England do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Pass somewhat off target. And this is Owen. He is through here. Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rice. This is a promising build-up. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. So what can they make of this? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dunk. Bellingham. Rice. Now White. And it's Rice. 60 minutes played. Tries to play it through. And this is Owen. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice-looking ball. England perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Now it's Owen. Bellingham. And this is Owen. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Now it's Owen. Palmer. Rice. Ball played for Grealish. Bellingham. Foden.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robson, quality ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Crunching tackle. England can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Here's Vardy! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. So this to turn it right round. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pinches it off him. And it's Beckham.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Foden receives it in a good position here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Rooney. Stones. He's picked his way through. Space for him to turn and look. Looking for a corner.
Substitution for England.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
24, Beckham. Number 7, Stones.
And that has been cleared.
Number 8, Bukayo Saka. Coming on the
England
field,
are looking to
number
go
9,
forward now.
Gerrard. Number 37, Manu. Number 2, Adams.
This
Number
is intriguing.
47,
Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now, can they get him away?
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Owen knocks it into space. That is good alertness. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substitution in progress.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Short changes him with that pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he was quick to react. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. And it's White. Dunk. Pass is coming off in quick succession. And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? And one more try! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Dunk is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now the ball's gone astray. Robson in with the challenge.
Robson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Adams has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. O'Reilly. And we're halfway through extra time.
Just a quick announcement and an exciting one.
So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Well read, nice interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Sterling, real chance! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
England have got it back, and they'll have another go. Well, that pass isn't the best. Goes forward, and he's intervened well there. Robson. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a good position. It's Rooney! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. England can look back at this result with regret.